about children getting active tonight. Now, Steve Brown has been to see a school project that's hoping to get them healthy on the inside as well.
Along here, what am I going to have? Yeah?
Children at this Halifax school are preparing for their first harvest. But there isn't a trowel or a spade in sight.
That's because the food is grown right here, using an aeroponic tower garden, where mist and air are used to produce the crops, rather than soil.
Kevin McKay and Nathan Atkinson are the brains behind the idea, called Rethink Food.
I can remember growing my little pots of mustard and cress in little tiny containers. This is on another level.
9 weeks ago, we walked into a classroom with a seed, and you can see today we're ready to harvest some amazing produce that the children have looked after, they've nurtured.
It looks pretty impressive, but how does it work?
You germinate the seedlings in rock wool, and we have a water base at the bottom which has got liquid nutrients in there, natural nutrients. The lights are on for 16 hours a day just to accelerate the growth.
Excuse me for just going back to my school days. We used to grow out on the allotment patch out next to the playground. What's wrong with that, Kevin?
I think there certainly is a place for traditional methods of growing, but you're restricted in schools at the times you can do that.
This is food innovation. We're in winter now and we're growing produce like this.
The tower gardens are especially useful where outdoor space is limited. The growing programme is currently being used in 10 schools, and Kevin and Nathan are keen to roll it out across the UK.
I think for us, we saw a lack of a relationship with food. You know, children and young people have a relationship with brands now, but not necessarily the ingredients that are going into the food that they're eating.
So we got 95% of children currently don't eat enough fresh produce, but then when children grow their own, they're 5 times more likely to eat it. And so when it comes to the harvest, when it comes to time to eat it, they're ready, they're willing, and they're up for tasting new things, and that's really powerful.
One class has been responsible for monitoring the towers. After just 9 weeks, the harvest is ready. The first crop, ready for picking, is the chard.
Keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling.
How cool is that? So look at the roots. Normally this is in the ground and we don't really get to see this.
Did you know what chard looked like before?
Yeah.
In addition to the chard, the children have grown various lettuces and herbs such as basil and sorrel.
I've never seen kids this excited in the supermarket when they're going down the vegetable aisle.
Kevin and Nathan have invited Chef Jambo Simpson to give some of the children a masterclass in preparing their greens. They will be making a garden salad with dressing, served with roast potatoes and carrots.
So we're going to take off the leaves. We're going to give them a quick wash. I've got a bowl of cold water here. I'm treating it very lightly so that I'm trying not to bruise any of the leaves.
Have you ever snapped chard stems before?
I've snapped a breadstick.
You snapped a breadstick?
They sautéed the chard.
It's a good sound, isn't it?
Before making the dressing.
I'm just going to use this beautiful sorrel that you've grown. I'm just making a dressing using lemon juice. Do you want to try a little bit of it? It's not too much. It's quite strong.
Is this making you think more about making sure you eat your vegetables?
I used to waste it, not waste it, but say I don't want it. And when you do grow them, use them for nice things like making salads. You should just eat it because first of all it's nice.
They've made taster plates for the whole class to try.
That's it. You're just going to sit there eating. Don't blame you.
And it's time for everyone to get stuck in.
So I just roasted up some potatoes and some carrots with some salt and pepper and some olive oil. And then I fried up the chard and then mixed all of it together.
There's even enough for the children to take boxes home for their parents.
Have a lovely weekend. When you're coming up, don't forget to pick up your salad boxes on the way out, OK?
I've never seen children that excited about eating their greens. And it looks like in 6 weeks' time, they'll be doing it all again.